that Freudian slip there. For Danielle Smith, I'd really ask her two questions. You know me, Mike, I get down to simple questions, right? Number one, if, let's just say hypothetically, if 60% or more of Alberta folks, registered voters, vote for Alberta 51 to become the 51st state, will she jump on board, yes or no? Yes or no? Secondly, really is kind of, and this is my thought, you know, I do all my Greg's lists with solutions to stuff, and I've really thought about these firings and people losing their jobs because of their vax status. You know, obviously this is the elephant in the room, Mike. This is the elephant in the room. I went through these. I really watched it closely, and there were a ton down here in the States. As you know, there were military guys being let go, Mike. There were people that were fired, not even allowing exemptions. I'm saying, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Someone with a 20, 30-year career, you're going to fire him out of some type of moral conduct, moral honor, because they won't get vaccinated against their will. So I'm saying proactively, if Ms. Smith gets this message, it's this. I would, in order to avoid, or at least proactively mitigate all the litigation that's going to be lined up at the courthouse door, right, Mike? It's going to be lined up.
Yep.
Just do a list of everybody who lost their job or everybody who was fired or laid off, everyone. Do a list of them.
Or not even that, just had basic human rights violated, like walking into a grocery store.
Sure. And we're talking businesses that had to close. You do a mitigation package right up front. Government's always ready to spend these billions and trillions on packages, right? On the taxpayers' dole. So let's do a mitigation package. Anyone who is fired or let go or lost a business, whatever, you're entitled to, number one, all of your 100% of your past income, your lost income. Okay. Number two, 100% of all your lost benefits, if any.
Plus damages.
Number three, here you go. Punitive. It's called punitive in the United States, Mike. And here we go. And right off the bat, and I'm saying, I watched this. I'm really you got me passionate so early here on Friday, Mike, but the tragedy that we saw, especially these people losing their jobs, these military guys, and businesses that closed. It was tragic. Let's do a package. What, $50,000 a piece, $100,000 a piece, whatever. Let's do a mitigation dollar amount. Write them a check. You can write everybody else a check in the world right now, Mike. Write them a check, and you'll avoid a whole bunch of legal fees and mitigation, because it is the most barbaric violation of constitutional rights that I've seen, both in the United States and in Canada. That was awful, and I wish we didn't have to wait 2 to 3 years every time to listen to what the truth was. You know, like the convoy hearings right now, Mike. You got me going already. We're off to the races.
The convoy here.